Are you ready to steer your way to the perfect car? It's a rather daunting task, isn't it? All those gleaming options, each promising to be the answer to your automotive dreams. But choosing a car isn't just about picking the shiniest paint job or the fanciest hubcaps. It's about finding a motor that fits your life like a well-worn driving glove. Whether you're navigating city streets or cruising down country lanes, the right car should feel like an extension of yourself, not a source of stress or frustration. Over the next 10 chapters, we'll embark on a leisurely drive through the key considerations for choosing your perfect car. So buckle up and let's get started. Now, some might consider fuel efficiency a rather dull subject, but I assure you it's vitally important. It's not just a matter of numbers and statistics, it's about making informed choices that impact your daily life and the world around you. Think of it this way. Would you rather spend your hard-earned pounds on petrol or on something far more enjoyable, like a nice dinner or a weekend getaway? Imagine the freedom of having extra cash to treat yourself and your loved ones to memorable experiences. Exactly. Now, fuel efficiency isn't just about saving money at the pump, although that's certainly a delightful perk. It's about stretching your budget further and getting more value out of every tank of fuel. It's also about reducing your carbon footprint, which is something we should all be mindful of these days. Driving a fuel-efficient car means you're contributing less to air pollution and helping to preserve the environment for future generations. A fuel-efficient car sips petrol like a gentleman enjoying a fine brandy, making the most of every drop. This means fewer trips to the gas station and more time enjoying the open road. So, when you're perusing those brochures, don't just glance at the horsepower figures, my friends. Consider the long-term benefits of a car that offers excellent fuel economy. Pay close attention to the miles per gallon, MPG, or liters per 100 kilometers, LL/100 km figures. These numbers can tell you a lot about how far you can go on a single tank of fuel and how much you'll be spending on petrol over time. A car with good fuel economy will keep your wallet happy and your conscience clear. You'll be able to drive with peace of mind, knowing you're making a responsible choice for both your finances and the planet. So, next time you're in the market for a new car, remember that miles per gallon really does matter. Now let's talk about car size, shall we? It's a rather personal matter, wouldn't you say? Some people fancy themselves as captains of their own large saloon, while others prefer the nimble agility of a compact hatchback. But before you fall in love with a car the size of a small yacht, consider your needs and, dare I say, your parking skills. Do you frequently ferry around a gaggle of children and their assorted belongings? Then perhaps a spacious estate or SUV might be in order. But if you spend your days navigating crowded city streets, a smaller car will be far less stressful to park. And let's be honest, parallel parking can be a rather harrowing experience, even for the most seasoned motorist. Now let's talk about the heart of the matter, shall we? The engine is more than just a collection of parts. It's the soul of your vehicle. The engine. It's the beating pulse of your car, the source of its power and character. But horsepower isn't everything, you know. It's about finding an engine that suits your driving style. Do you crave the thrill of acceleration, the feeling of being pushed back in your seat as you put your foot down? Or do you enjoy the steady hum of a well-tuned machine as you cruise down the highway? Then, a peppy little turbocharged engine might be right up your alley. These engines offer a burst of power that can make city driving and highway merging a breeze. Or perhaps you prefer a more relaxed approach, a smooth and refined engine that glides effortlessly along the open road. Imagine a luxury sedan with a V6 engine providing a seamless and quiet ride. The key is to find an engine that feels balanced and responsive, one that doesn't struggle to pull away from a roundabout or make you feel like you're taxing it on motorway inclines. It's about harmony between you and your car, ensuring every drive is a pleasure, not a chore. Right then, let's talk about safety, shall we? It's not the most glamorous aspect of car buying, but it's arguably the most important. After all, a car should be more than just a stylish mode of transport. It should be a safe haven on wheels. Thankfully, modern cars are packed with more safety features than ever before, from airbags and anti-lock brakes to lane departure warnings and blind spot monitoring. These technological marvels act as your co-pilot, keeping you safe and sound on the road. Now, I know what you're thinking. All those safety features must cost a pretty penny. And while it's true that some of the more advanced systems can add to the price tag, many are becoming standard on even the most affordable cars. Now, I know it's not the most exciting aspect of car ownership, but we must discuss resale value. It's an important consideration that can save you money in the long run. It's a bit like considering the future value of a fine wine, except instead of grapes, we're talking about steel, glass, and a bit of rubber. The truth is, cars depreciate over time. It's a fact of life. The moment you drive a new car off the lot, it starts losing value. But some cars hold their value better than others. This can depend on various factors. Think of it as a financial safety net, a way to ensure you get a decent return on your investment when the time comes to part ways with your beloved motor. Factors like brand reputation, reliability, and even the color of the car can influence its resale value. For instance, some brands are known for their durability and longevity. Regular maintenance and care can also play a significant role in preserving a car's value. So, when you're browsing those classifieds or perusing online marketplaces, take your time to research. Keep an eye on the future and choose a car that's likely to remain in demand. Look for models with a history of strong resale values. This way, you'll be making a smart investment that pays off when you're ready for your next adventure. Now let's step inside the car, shall we? The interior. It's where you'll spend countless hours of your life, so it's essential that it's a pleasant and comfortable space. Think of it as your automotive sanctuary, a place to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Now, comfort is subjective, of course. Some people prefer the cosseting embrace of plush leather seats, while others prefer the more supportive feel of a well-bolstered sports seat. The key is to find a seating position that feels natural and comfortable, one that doesn't leave you feeling cramped or fatigued after a long drive. And let's not forget about the little things of ample headroom, legroom, and storage space for all your essential belongings. Now let's talk about technology, shall we? It's infiltrated every aspect of our lives, and cars are no exception. From navigation systems and Bluetooth connectivity to smartphone integration and advanced driver assistance systems, modern cars are practically rolling computers. But fear not, my friends, for these technological advancements are here to make our lives easier and more enjoyable. Imagine this, you're cruising down the motorway, your favorite tunes playing through the car's speakers, your phone seamlessly connected, and the navigation system guiding you effortlessly to your destination. It's enough to make you wonder how we ever managed without it. Now, let's talk about brand reputation, shall we? It's a bit like choosing a tailor for a bespoke suit. You want someone with a proven track record, someone known for their quality and craftsmanship. The same applies to car manufacturers. Some brands have earned a reputation for building reliable and long-lasting cars, while others, well, let's just say their track record is a bit more, shall we say, eventful. Now, I'm not suggesting you should blindly follow brand loyalty, but it's worth doing your research and choosing a brand with a history of producing cars that stand the test of time. Now, let's talk about warranties, shall we? It's not the most glamorous topic, I grant you, but it's an important one nonetheless. A warranty is essentially a safety net, a promise from the manufacturer that they'll stand behind their product. It gives you peace of mind knowing that if something goes wrong with your car, you won't be left footing the bill for costly repairs. Now, warranties vary greatly from one manufacturer to another, so it's essential to read the fine print and understand what's covered and for how long. Some manufacturers offer bumper-to-bumper coverage for a set period, while others provide separate warranties for the powertrain, corrosion, and even roadside assistance. Right then, we've reached the final chapter in our journey to finding the perfect car, the test drive. This is where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. It's your chance to get behind the wheel and experience the car firsthand. Now, a proper test drive isn't just a quick jaunt around the block. It's about putting the car through its paces, testing its acceleration, braking, handling, and overall comfort. Pay attention to how the car feels on different road surfaces, how it handles corners, and how much road noise filters into the cabin. And don't be afraid to ask questions. The salesperson is there to guide you and provide information, so don't hesitate to pick their brains. So there you have it. We've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? From fuel efficiency and safety features to comfort and technology, choosing the right car is a multifaceted decision. But if you take your time, do your research, and most importantly, listen to your gut, you'll find a car that fits your life like a well-worn driving glove. Remember, a car is more than just a mode of transport. It's an extension of your personality, a reflection of your individual style. So, choose wisely, my friends, and drive your decision with confidence.